Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As you probably know, Tucker Carlson and Fox News parted ways. That's how they say it. They agreed to part ways. We don't know what happened, neither do they. So when you hear, oh, he was fired, they don't know. Oh, he left, they don't know. The statement was that issued by Fox, they parted ways. They agreed to part ways. So it was a mutual thing, probably. Now, Don Lemon from CNN, unfortunately, was fired. Why do I say unfortunately? It's because we need people like him. We need people like Tucker. We need everybody. We need different opinions. We need diversity of opinion. We have to see it's beneficial to us to finding the truth, if we are allowed to hear or to speak up from Jesus Christ, speeding down now. Looking at things from as many angles as possible. Now we're going to have one side and a little tinier side squeaking and not very bright. And I'm talking about Hannity and company over there, okay? The rest will be all the same. And people will say, hey, everybody say the same thing. Yeah, because that's how it works in the free mass media. They all say the same thing. They all agree. Yeah, it's a lot of diversity over there. But if they're all on the same playing on the same side, what do you want? And this is how we get to the security state, deeper and deeper and deeper, if you know what I mean. So, believe it or not, a lot of people, which I think they are the ones that I speak below 86 IQ, and not only, I think there are intelligent people who also are just lost in this hysteria. They don't understand. They celebrate that Tucker is gone, and some people celebrate that Don Lemon is gone. Why? Why do you guys celebrate? They give not only another view on things, they give flavor. That's about freedom of speech. Oh, well, they got fired. Okay, maybe they're going to find something else. It's not that they cannot speak again. But it seems a little bit, in Lemon's case, I have to confess, I think he was below average IQ. That's why I see him. I watched the guy. I listened to him. I want to make my own informed assessment of him, not what Tucker says or others say about Don Lemon. And I came to the conclusion that he's probably below, I don't know, a lot of IQ points, if you know what I mean. So for me, Don Lemon, whatever. But if he's fired for what reason? They gave the reason because he was misogynist or something. Yeah, okay. And Tucker, he was not fired because of the money issue. Don't believe that. It was something much bigger, and that's very concerning. Because if it's not the money, what else could be? What else could be? An order? Threats? What could be if it's not the money? Because believe me, it's not the money. He was the star host of Fox News, and you fire that guy who makes you the money, brings you the advertisers? I don't think so. It's much more, for $800 million that Fox News can poop from their insurance? Or from Tucker and from others, they could find ways. It's not like, oh my God, that thing just, got us lose money now. No, their stock, the Fox News stock fell 4.7% since the announcement that Tucker and Fox News parted way. Now, this video is just to tell these idiots who celebrate that Tucker left and Don Lemon was fired, that they shoot themselves in the foot. They don't get it. Now they didn't get to you yet. Yet, that's the key word. They will get to you. They didn't get to you yet. And if you don't need more, they will never get to you. Because all you do is just parrot the security state's dogma. If you just work, pay your taxes, stay in the basement, work from home and order everything so Amazon can bring you whatever at your doorstep, then yeah, you will never have, and you don't say anything. If you don't say anything, you're the perfect robot. There you have it. So they will never get to you. So you will never understand why celebrating this awful Tucker with his crazy ideas got pushed away, if it got pushed away. Or Lemon with his little, not so funny interactions, got fired. We need diversity is our strength. Not diversity of this or this or this. Not that kind of diversity. But you can't speak with these people. You can't. Why? or they just on that team and they think they're in that team. You're not in that team. You have to understand the team plays a different league. You're not with them. You're just used. Okay, well, maybe you're never going to be used because you're not going to realize you're used, because these are your, like let's say a pig in a, how do you call it, stall, whatever his little, where he lives, a pig. He's not going to be upset if you put a flat TV, flat screen TV, or a regular TV. Why? Because the pig doesn't watch TV, doesn't understand that. So for him, if tomorrow say, well, no more flat screen TVs because of global warming, you're not going to watch TV anymore. Some people, and it's an exaggeration, that's actually their drug, but it was a bad example, but in the context of the pig, you understand it. The pig will not care if he's watching TV or he's not watching TV. So the same thing with people who are, they don't care if Tucker is there or is not there anymore, like the TV for the pig. The pig doesn't mind. The same that this person doesn't mind if Tucker is over there. It's something that made noise. The TV, oink oink. In America, oink oink is the pig. Oink oink oink. Okay, I never heard a pig doing oink oink, but anyway, let's keep it proper. So oink oink makes noise. Gone. Hoo-hoo. I feel better. That's how it is. Oh, this guy Tucker was making noise. Now he's no more. No more noise. I'm doing just fine. That's how this guy, it was obnoxious. It was not bad. Tucker. Okay, and Lemon, he was funny in his, from my perspective, ignorance. And not only ignorance. Ignorance comes from, not knowing things. I think from little problems computing a lot of things. But anyway, let's see who's celebrating. Because there are people who celebrate. Supposedly, we have here Fox News staffers. Which ones? Celebrate Tucker Carlson's departure. Why? Why would they? Pure joy. But tomorrow you're going to be fired if you open your mouth against the establishment or whatever. You're going to be fired. They will fire, and then other people will celebrate your departure. You can't even put yourself in other people's shoes. Anyway, poor joy. One Fox News reporter told Rolling Stone of their reaction to the split. No one is untouchable. You should be happy about it. That's stupid. Including you. Including you, man. And now we have, where is that? I'm going to jump to the other one, which is coming from AOL, Independent. This is a list of people who reacted to Tucker Carlson Fox exit. AOC, obviously, below 86 IQ. Jon Stewart, a weasel. Rachel Maddow, oh my God. I'm telling you what I feel about all these people. And it's not because I don't like them per se. I listen to them. He is smart, but look how he's doing after he parted way with the mainstream media. Not very well. We know that. She said a lot of truthful things, And AOC, I don't have to introduce her. We all know her. So, Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson have mutually agreed to part ways. Tucker's last show was this past Friday. Fox News said in a statement, okay, we thank him for his service to the network, blah, 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 as a host, and prior to that, as a contributor. He's going to be out. We'll see what's going to happen now. Now, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, I don't know why this guy pushed this. Probably she's at the level of the electorate that needs her. I don't know. Responded to the news via Twitter saying, wow. I can almost see her with her big eyes, googly eyes. Wow. Maybe. Wow. That's how she is. What the hell? Yeah. That's not normal. That's not normal. But hey, you can say it. That's not normal. But anyway, not normal, not like it's not regular, like a genius. Not normal in different ways. If you see a person doing like, that's not normal, not because other people don't do it. Something is wrong over there, okay? This is like that. That's not normal. Something over there is not clicking. But hey, that's my assessment of that person. So, beat me. Anyway, so let's go back here. Meadow, she's like, see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, you're so funny. How about those vaccines are going? How are those things? How about the masks? Can you tell us a little bit more? Yeah, okay. Miss Ocasio-Cortez retweeted a video herself speaking about Carlson where she called him out out for inciting violence. This is what she said. When you look, and I'm quoting, when you look at what Tucker Carlson and some of these other folks of Fox do, it is very, very, very clearly incitement of violence, end quote. Ocasio-Cortez said in a video. Very clearly incitement of violence. And that is the line that I think we have to be willing to contend with. And this way, Raggedy doll, right here. There you have her. What's her name? Psaki. Average person at the White House, but we got another one that is even lower than that, if you can believe. Now I'm not going to go with other people who said good for you. No, I'm going to go with Megyn Kelly, said good for Tucker. Trust me, he doesn't need them. Blah, blah, blah. And we have The View. These guys, all these average haters. On The View, the audience applauded for what? For losing an angle. As bad as it was, let's put it their way, as bad as it was, you don't have it anymore. You have only your view. Because it's the view, it's not the views. It's the view, one view, and that's it. Cheered loudly as co-host Whoopi Goldberg, mediocre intelligence, made the announcement. As Miss Goldberg finished reading Fox News statement, the other host joined in stadium waving celebration. Yes, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at them. These guys, that can happen to you, but you don't think so because you think you're on the right side and you think you're perfect. Narcissistic. Anyway, these are people, man. What can I do? They're all happy. Somewhere here was Jon Stewart, but I couldn't find him anymore. I think it was at the beginning somewhere. But I'm not very fond of that guy either because he's just a activated right here. Jon Stewart, who once partnered with Carlson on the now defunct Crossfire. It was a stupid thing for Carlson. He got owned by the Joker, and he got in a serious conversation with Jon Stewart, who just made a fun of him. He just owned him. I watched it a lot of times in the past, and that's why when I saw there was a transformation in Carlson's reporting views, because what he was to what he is, and he apologized. He was aware, and he said, yes, I was like that, I believed in that, I changed. All right, well, let's see how consistent will you be. I mean, if you look at your life or my life, I can tell you I changed some views on important stuff in life. For instance, I never liked Jimi Hendrix, if that's an important one. But now I love Jimi Hendrix. Why? Because I stayed with a Dutch guy who was playing guitar. And he explained to me Voodoo Child, and he explained to me, look, he was playing while Jimmy was playing. He explained to me, you have to listen to this. And believe me, I'm not a novice in music or anything like that. But he just opened for me a new world. I never liked many other things. I was on the part of I was very socialist inclined in the past, and right now I'm not anymore. Because I realized that it's just based on blah, 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 blah. But that's another thing that I changed. I was on the left. Right now I think I'm on the middle. Smack up in the middle, right there. Anyway, so the same. Jon Stewart, whatever. So what can I tell you? People who celebrate right now actually celebrate their own demise. Their own demise. We lose. And believe me, Tucker Carlson is doing just fine. He's going to be great. He's set for life. He's probably going to start something else with others. That's what I expect. If we are allowed to still communicate, that's fine. See how far the security state would allow us to do this and that, and how much we can talk, and so on. Probably we can speak a different version of reality of the events, aside or different than the accepted one, the one that is on a mainstream media, which is like a 2, level 2 out of 10. And as I said in the other 2 videos that I posted today, I met people, I listened to people of 10, all right? But those were not in the mainstream mass media. None of them. Truth tellers, not, crazies or nuts or, that or that. No. Intelligent people making their case, logical, evidence, like we used to be, like our civilization used to be. Those kind of people. Some are still alive, some are dead. Some I was a contemporary with them, obviously, and some of them that I listened to already dead. But still, some are still alive. When I look at Carlson, yes, Carlson was okay, was the best thing, I think. Best thing from what we had, but he was a 7. Not even a 7, I would say, around 7 with what people I had the honor to interact, or at least, listen to some of them. So here it is, my friends. Don't celebrate. Don't celebrate, because we celebrate our door closing. And the people who celebrate, they don't understand that they lose as well. They don't see it yet. And that's the problem. They don't see it yet. Like you have to really be slammed with the door in the head to realize that Biden had a problem when he got elected. Got a problem. I mean, you really have to go that far, or with many other things that follow. With COVID, all that. You really need to be slammed in the head. Personally, you couldn't use your frontal lobe. You couldn't analyze things. You couldn't be abstract. Analyze things independently. But if you listen to CNN and these guys, but they're needed. But you see what they did? But they have their own little, how should I put it, bracket in a society. Unfortunately, they're very persistent, because it's like Pavlovian, conditioning, repetition, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, and you need 9 times. That's all, 9 times on average. That's psychological studies. 9 times exposed to the same idea in a conscious way, the subconscious got it. It's on average. Some people can have it 3 times, some people have it 25, and so on. But you will have it. The brain catches it. And so it's in the subconscious, and then it just comes out one day. Say, hey, I like Gigi. I don't know why, man. I think Gigi is attractive. I don't know, man. I like Gigi. Why? Because you saw it on TV, Gigi. Remember when it was that time with subliminal messages on the TV, on the frames? Remember that? I can't remember exactly what was the frame. So they were putting, the eye can see a few frames, but if you put inside, the brain perceives it, but the eye doesn't. So you don't consciously see. They were putting commercials during the movies. Or they were promoting something. I don't know if you're familiar. Just check it out and see. I can't remember how many frames where the eyes conscious sees, but the brain sees the other ones, and by repetition just gets the subliminal message on a TV. Check that out. It's illegal to do that, but again, you don't have to do it subliminally right now. You just make a video and you show a pig being always being always, let's say, a CIA investigator all the time. You might think that the pigs are, by definition, CIA investigators. And you make a very intelligent person a CIA or a FBI all the time in the movies. You're gonna think that they're all smart and good looking, and everybody wants to be with those guys. And when you meet them in person, they're like, "What's up? What the hell?" Yeah. Anyway, good luck with that one. But the movies, they change. Look how, for instance, the law enforcement, the police officers were portrayed in the 30s in the movies, 40s, 50s, and all of a sudden, if you look at the police officers, usually they are the coolest guys. Yeah, you got a smooth bad guy, or an ex-FBI who got rogue or something like this, but they're all smooth. You rarely find a dumbass. They changed. Like right now when you see military, everything is like, oh my God. All right, I'm not going to go into that. We'll stop with that. People are celebrating something that will bite them in the butt, or could possibly bite them in the back and butt, and I don't really get it. Until that hurts them a few times. We don't have to wait that long. We got brains. I suggest we use them a little bit harder. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.